Yeah, that's right.
Great weekend there.
So at the moment you're promoting the album, and you were just saying there that you're off to the States very shortly to promote the album.
Yeah, December, January time we're going to do that. That's why the tour's been put back probably a good 2 or 3 months. But I think it's nice because it's the first album that the Americans have actually gone mad about. So we're pretty excited about it.
So I'm sure that's exciting for you, trying to break over there in America, get it really big, get it well happening over there.
Definitely. It's like, there's still, we know in our hearts that there's still another territory that we're going to have. It's all going to start again for us, and we will get it eventually, definitely. Canada broke on the last album. We had a platinum album in Canada, so that was good. So there's no like sort of brick wall dividing the two, so that we know that there's like a chance,
So it's what, a year and a half now since I think your last album. It must be good to have this out now, is it?
About 2 years since the actual album was released, actually. But it's a brilliant feeling, long wait.
all packaged up and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And you must miss touring as well. I mean, you must be very anxious to get back on the road again.
I think that's one of the reasons that kept us going, was touring, because we love it so much. We've done 2 world tours, so it's like, it's in our blood now. Good thing about touring is that you do the promotion during the day, and you've got that feeling at night you're going to be doing a show, so it's sort of like the promotion just sails through because you're looking forward to the show at night. Can't wait to do it.
Goss have been associated with a very young audience. Have you sort of had any conscious change in direction to expand your audience a little?
I think if this is our 4th year actually of Hit Records, our 5th year since we started recording the album, I think, and then they were 15, 16-year-old screaming girls and guys, whatever. Now it's 5 years on for all of them as well. 4 years on for all of those as well. So we've grown musically as well. We've done a couple of world tours, and we've obviously spent most of our lives in the studio so far, the last half decade anyway. And you just grow. You can't help growing. And I think if you listen to the album, you can hear that. And I think people probably assume, like I said before, people probably assume that it might not appeal to them. But I think if they have a listen, they'll realise. You've got people like Mark King on the album, plays for Level 42, and people like him don't play on tracks that aren't happening.
That's true. That's true. He's very choosy and probably very fussy about the kind of stuff he does. Well, you're both very old now. 23 was your birthday last weekend or this weekend? Last weekend.
23.
23. So who's the oldest? Somebody has to be the oldest now.
Grand 10 minutes older than my brother.
Is that 10 minutes older? Now, there were rumours going around as well about last year that you're going to come and live in Ireland, actually.
That's what we were
house hunting.
We were looking for a place in Ireland, but it just didn't work out for some reason, We just had too many other commitments, and so we had to leave. But we actually looked at about 5-10 houses. A day house hunting and whole day here. It was great fun.
You probably wouldn't have got a moment's peace anyway.
So, I mean, as I've noticed on the new album, you've penned more songs than on previous occasions. Have you more input into what you do now?
Yeah. We've actually co-written every hit we've had, but with the difference with this album, we've written it ourselves, solely ourselves, which is a lot more fulfilling in the fact that we've been through so much, and most people know what we've been through, and that's why, I mean, it's almost like our own diary. This album is like our own diary. It's from the horse's mouth. It's not speculation. This is really what happened, and some of the lyrics are quite blatant, but they're honest.
I noticed actually in the title track, Changing Faces, I was reading through some of the lyrics a little bit earlier on, and they open up, you're really trying to get this change going now. I think you want more people to be aware of what you're doing, and to put the screaming thing way behind you.
Well, I think, even the fans, they don't, the fans don't come up to me screaming, and they're just interested to see what I've been doing, that we did a signing on her birthday, 4,500 people turned up, 40% guys, 6% girls, which is very strange. Usually guys just come to the concerts and not the events. But it's changing, a few of the Closet fans are coming out now. I think the thing is, it's like, whether they scream, or whether they cry, or whether they just say hi, or whatever they do, as long as they're having fun. If there's, for one day we turn up and there's, a few thousand people screaming their heads off, then that's a great buzz for me and Matt, and it's a great buzz for them. So we love it. I wouldn't want to sort of like shy away from that. As long as people, whatever shape or form it is, have a good time. I think that's the main thing. Every band, when they go on stage, even Bon Jovi, the screams are like deafening. Every band gets that because it's excitement. If people want to release something on our band, that gives us a kick. I wouldn't say I don't want to do what a lot of bands do, is sort of try and pretend they don't want that, because our teenage fans are great. They're not going to stay teenagers. They hopefully grow up with us, and I think if we keep progressing the way we do, then we can all do it together.
Well said. Well said. Well, great to have you
very best
back in the country again.
I hope it goes well.
Thank you very much.
Promotion in the States goes well too.
Great stuff. Okay, there we go, Goss. And by the way, we should say hello to some of the people. When I was driving in this morning, some people waiting outside to see you in all the pouring rain. And they're very good for turning you. Great stuff. Okay, boys, Matt and Luke, thank you very much. And belated happy birthday as well. And let's have a peep at the video on the beatbox right now. Here comes Goss.